Why hello you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another G.O.T extra anime openings revisited reaction. Now I checked the comment section on last week's video and I mean it was a pretty clear winner. 86 won by miles. It was the most requested anime openings and endings reaction video you all wanted me to go back and revisit, and honestly I'm all here for it. I would be lying if I said 86 wasn't anything but in my top 5. I love this anime so much. Any of you who joined me through my reaction series on Twitch and here on YouTube of 86, you'll know just how much this anime means to me. I truly think it is one of the most underrated and underappreciated anime I have watched. I think it's amazing. So yeah, you're about to just watch someone just... I'm not even going to be able to hide my bias towards this anime and how much I love it, because I truly think it is just incredible. So anyway, there was an anime, if you guys can remember this, let me know. There was an anime I watched, I can't remember what it was, an anime or a TV show, something, and I've mentioned it online a few times, that I thought was like, okay, but I ended up like, just like defending it like crazy, and it definitely wasn't 86, but I feel like it was around the same time. But yeah, and then I was like, when I remember it became a meme, because people like say it to me, and I'd have to defend it, even though I wasn't a huge fan. And then in the end, I was just making it a joke. I was like, screw it, whatever. I'm not defending this, and I can't remember. But yeah, I might just sound crazy. I am still pretty ill, so my voice might be a bit stretched out. But there you go. I don't know if anyone remembers, let me know, because it's been bugging me a little bit. So maybe you guys can help me with that. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. We do these every single Friday. Let me know in the comments what you want next week. And let's jump into my first time ever revisited reaction to the 86 openings and endings. I gotta say, 86 might be one of these rare anime instances, and it does happen, Free Ren's a good example, where I think the endings are better than the openings. The endings are very good. If for some reason you're watching this and you haven't seen 86, just trust me, watch it. Oh man, I'm gonna watch it again right now. I feel like the opening's energy, like in terms of like how the song goes, really doesn't match the energy of the anime, because 86 is, I wouldn't say surprisingly, it is just very dark. Oh man, let's just all suffer again. Let's all go watch it again and all just suffer. The thing with 86 as well is I don't feel like it needs another season. A lot of animes that end early, you feel like need another season. Like it feels like unfinished, right? It just feels unfinished, unsatisfied. It just ended randomly. And a lot of anime have that sort of feeling. I did look for the subtitle version, but I couldn't find them. They're a bit of a pain in the ass to find. I just couldn't find them. But I really feel like 86... the way it ends, it's satisfying for anyone who is a fan of 86, you know, like of the anime specifically. It's satisfying. It ends nicely. You're like, okay, this is good. I'm fine with this. But god damn it, if they would just give us one more season, 2 more seasons, we're never gonna get another one, I don't think. But the day they announce it, I'm telling you right now, I'll be in the front fucking row, because it is just such a good anime. I don't understand, because some people, when I talk to some people who, like, I've never spoken to anyone who's seen every episode and has told me it's not great. The only time, because sometimes I'll talk to people and I'll say like, oh, you seen 86? And they'll go, yeah, it's so overrated. And I'll go, how many episodes you seen? They'll be like, I saw the first 3 episodes. Shut the fuck up. How can you judge the... You go away. You go sit in the corner. You don't talk to me. You go sit in the corner. How dare you? How dare you? All right? How dare you? This is a very good opening. I forgot about this. God, man. One day this cough will go and I'll be all healed. I forgot about this opening. Very good one. If any of you are playing Helldivers at the moment, maybe you can get into 86. You know, Helldivers gave like Starship Troopers a bit of a resurgence because of all the bugs and stuff. Maybe you'll give 86 a bit of a resurgence too. I know there's not really any similarities, but there's subtle enough similarities that maybe, just maybe if we can draw that correlation, we might be able to like promote 86 a bit more. Let's just tell it from now on, tell everyone, you like Helldivers? You'll love 86. It's such a... Look at that. I'm ready to go watch it again now, man. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. This opening's great. It does capture exactly what 86 is, with like this sort of like inspiring, positive, you can do it. And I know people are gonna be saying, what the fuck are you talking about? But it is true, right? 86 has this like, it's inspiring. You can do it, you know. And we feel like that. Oh man, who am I kidding? I feel like I'm huffing that copium right here. It's devastatingly, heartbreakingly brutal, but but. Man, I do apologize for all the coughing. I'll get better, don't worry. But, my friends, it does have those elements of inspiration, you know? We believe in our unit. We believe that they can do it. We believe in the 86. You know, sometimes they don't, but we believe. We believe. Oh, man. Oh. Random shopping. The meeting in the flower field. Is that it? That opening felt way too quick, that one. Now, the thing is, both these openings are really good, but what makes the ending so good? Correct me if I'm wrong, but the endings are both of them? Okay, so just one of them. All right, well, when I say the endings, I think I prefer than the openings, right? When I say the endings, I think we all know I mean ending. Because one of the endings is done by Hiroyuki Sawano. And in my opinion, it is one of my favorite anime ending songs of all time. I think it is incredible. And that is what we're going to listen to now. Re-reacting to these openings is just once again making me realize the insane journey that actually unfolds in the story of 86, because it is an insane journey. What happens to them, what they go through, what we see the characters go through, and everything. It is just insane. People told me when I started it, they were like, "Get ready for some pain." I think reacting to 86 made me realize who the people are that watch my videos. Just sick, sadistic sons of bitches who like me crying. Yeah, that's you watching this right now. Because after I watched 86, it just made me realize this is all, people just want to see me in pain. Oh God, this is such a good song. It's such a good song. Oh, it's such a good song. Oh, it's such a good song. Oh my God. Both the Japanese and the English version are amazing. this is not fair. It's not fair. I'm not well, so I'm way more emotional than I usually am. And I'm usually quite emotional. This is not fair. I'm all vulnerable. I'm all vulnerable. I shouldn't have done this reaction today. I should have reacted to freaking Konosuba openings or something. This was a bad choice. I had to pause. I was literally done. That was a tactical pause. That was why I did it. Anyway, yeah, the song is good. It's good. Yeah. It's a good song. Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's dust. It's a great day for rain. If there's ever a top 10, top 5 anime endings list of all time, if 86 is not on that list, whoever wrote that list doesn't know anything about anime. This ending is stunning. It really does, like, perfectly capture all the emotions, the heaviness, and the weight of 86. It just does. It's so... I felt like... You know in Ratatouille, when the dude eats the pasta, or whatever he eats, and he, like, eats it, and he goes back to, like, his childhood. I'm like, oh, wow, that's amazing. And he has, like, that experience. That's what that felt like to me. I pressed play, the song smashed me in the face, and I just was back there. I was back there. I was on the battlefield. I was watching the mechs get destroyed by artillery, and I was just feeling every second of it. Characters that you get so attached to. This giant unit of soldiers that we're introduced to, and then as the picture slowly fades and gets smaller and smaller till we're down to our final 5. Man. Fuck this anime. Fuck this. Don't ever watch 86. Don't ever watch it. Don't watch it. Nah, you really should. But don't. But you really should. But also you shouldn't. But you definitely should. Oh my god. If I knew how brutal this anime was, would I still go back and watch it? Yes. Yes, because I'm gonna rewatch it. Like 100 damn times. The thing is, nothing can beat that ending. This ending is really good too. I do think I prefer both endings over both the openings. But that ending is so good. There's our queen. I will say, I remember when I was watching this series and this ending would like come in, the transition between the first part of this ending and the second part of how it becomes like a bit darker and more grungy. For some reason, I always felt like this ending was very like well fitting to how the ending, how the episodes of season 2 ended themselves. So this is another really good example of just perfectly crafting your ending to the anime. Especially with how it rolls out right at the end. Like the part coming up. This part. Every time. Something about that. I remember when they had like the after credit scenes and we'd listen to that ending. Something about that fucking ending, every single time I just felt like it was like, it's just so fitting. 86 might be, I'm trying to work out, because there's a lot, every night, because 86 has a lot of after credit scenes and stuff like that. I don't know why, but 86 might be one of those, I'm trying to work out why, but what I'm trying to say is, when I watched 86, we watched the openings and the endings quite a lot, and I can't work out why. There must have been a reason for it, because I would have usually, because I watched it on Twitch, I would have usually have skipped it for copyright. But I remember we didn't quite a lot of the time, because I know the openings and the endings very well. And I remember watching them with people, so I get, there was a lot, the thing is they have a lot of different versions with different animations, and they tie in quite heavily to the endings of the episode. They're done very well like that. Yeah, it's really interesting, because I do, like I said, I remember we watched a lot of them, and it must have just been because of that, how well they tied in. I apologize for coughing so much during this reaction as well. I've been, for all of you who've been following me on like social media and stuff, you'll know I just haven't been well this week. So yeah, I do apologize. I've been trying to keep it to a minimal, but sometimes when I talk for quite a while, it gets over me. Honestly, I'm sitting here in silence because I'm literally thinking about an anime ending I prefer more than 86's ending 1. I don't know if there is one. It's definitely, I think, there definitely is. There definitely is. But I off the top of my head now, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't know. It's awesome. I think if I constructed a top 5 anime endings, it would be in there. And then I'm sure people would remind me, go, what about this one? What about this one? I go, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But in this moment of old delirious Luke sitting here, I don't know. It's fucking awesome. Anything Hiroki Sawano does is always 10 out of 10, but he really cooked on this one. The guy is obsessed with mechs as well. You know, if he's anything, is going to have a mech in it. He has a big like boner for mechs. I wish this anime got more love. I know it's not like it's the completely unknown, but for how good it is, it deserves way more love. I think the story is incredible. I think it's so well written, captivating. It's got so many twists in it. It's very, very well put together. It's like heartbreakingly brutal. But all that brutalness just adds to how attached you get to the characters, because you know how vulnerable they are. The world, like, I don't want to go into spoiler territory too heavily, but the world that gets revealed to you again. I don't think I can say too much about spoiling it, but yeah, like season 2, what I'm trying to say is, like, with season 2, you just don't see it coming and where the journey takes us there, and then everything that happens, especially with the city and pretty much the apocalypse. It's just, I just remember watching this anime and just loving it. Every episode, just loving it. And when it finished, just thinking it was incredible. And going back and watching the opening endings today, I don't feel any different. You know, it's been a while since we watched 86. I don't feel any different. This anime, I think, is just such a high recommendation anime for me. Like, I've just recommended it to so many people. I feel like it's really good for, like, beginners as well. It's not too overly complicated. It doesn't follow, like, the usual anime formulas. It doesn't have, like, any kind of cliches. I feel like it's just really good television. Man. I hope one day they make another season, because there's still a few questions that we could use answering, or a movie, and they just kind of wrap it up, you know, on a nice little bow. I know there is the book. Maybe I'll just have to read that. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Again, I apologize, I'm much more quiet and resolved in this one. Reserved. I'm just not well, but I will get better. And I appreciate you guys supporting me even when I'm ill. You guys are wonderful. Please, if you enjoyed this reaction, like and subscribe to this channel. We're very close to 40,000 subscribers, so if you're not subscribed, press that button. And let me know what you'd like to see next Friday. Thank you very much for watching. As always, my friends, see you in the next video.